something called inferencing today. Have you guys heard of that?
No.
Well, we're going to talk about it, okay? And we're going to practice it. Inferencing, what that means is you're using the knowledge that you already have to get information out of a book when you read, okay? The author
I have lots of books.
Yes, you do. The author may be telling us something, but she's not saying it directly. So we have to use the knowledge that we have and figure out what she's trying to say, okay?
I have a question.
Yes, Bree.
Everybody can talk, even animals. Sometimes they're a little shy, but now they keep saying no.
That's true. Thank you, Bree. Okay, so we're going to practice with this. I'm going to show you kind of what it looks like, and then we're going to do it with this book, okay? So, I'm going to read you guys a little paragraph, and I want you guys to figure out, to infer where I am and what I'm doing, okay?
Okay.
Okay. I see bubbles rising. I hear my own breathing. There are fish swimming above me. I feel the seaweed swaying. What do you think, Abby?
You're swimming in the ocean.
I am swimming in the ocean. What do you think, Macy?
Oh.
Scuba diving. Good one. What do you think, Bree?
I think you're swimming exactly and you're diving.
That's true. Yes, Abby.
I think you're scuba diving.
It's a good one.
Oh.
Good. What made you guys think that?
Well, it sounds like you're swimming in the bathtub.
Oh, thank you, Bree. Yes.
Because you said I feel seaweed on my legs and there is fish below.
What made you think that?
Because where else could you have bubbles flowing from you?
It's true.
Oh.
So I didn't actually tell you guys I was scuba diving, but you were able to. Grandma's mouth dropped open, and her hands flew to her face. What's with Grandma? What do you think?
She's surprised.
She's surprised. What do you think?
She's surprised.
She's surprised. What made you guys think that? What do you think, Bree? What made
I think she has something in her mouth and she threw it up.
Oh, that's a good one. Okay. Why do you guys think that? Just Abby. Why did you think that?
Because if she put her hands on her face and her mouth was really, really wide open like this.
That's right. What do you think, Macy? Same thing?
Yeah.
That's what we do when we're surprised, right?
And when she does this, she's surprised and she's going for one.
That's true. Okay. Do you want one more to practice?
Yeah.
Let's see. Ooh, this is a good one. Try to infer where I am. I hear a loud thwack as the ball leaves the ballpark and the crowd roars with cheers. What do you think, Macy?
You're at a baseball game and someone hits a home run.
Good one. What do you think? Same thing?
You're at a
Baseball game. What baseball game do you think I'm at?
Cardinals.
Cardinals game.
Oh,
Cardinals game. What do you think, Bree?
Well, people don't know who they are, but he got hurt on his face, and he got up and he went to the baseball doctor.
Very good. Okay, so good job. We are going to read this book, and I want you guys to help me infer. Okay? Girls ready? Once there was a boy named Nicky who wanted his new mittens made from wool as white as snow. At first, his grandmother Baba did not want to knit white mittens. If you drop one in the snow, she warned, you'll never find it. But Nicky wanted snow white mittens, and finally Baba made them. You know what I can infer on that? You go, Macy.
Because if you make white mittens and you drop it in the snow, it'll be like camouflage.
That's right, camouflage. I am inferring that the grandma kind of suspects that Nicky will lose his gloves. After she finished, she said, when you come home, first I will look to see if you are safe and sound, but then I will look to see if you still have your snow white mittens. So she's still thinking he's going to lose it. So off Nicky went, and it wasn't long before one of his new mittens dropped in the snow and was left behind. Yes, Abby?
I'm inferring that the grandma, she was like nervous that Nicky was going to drop the glove in the snow.
What do you think, Macy?
I'm inferring that.
It's okay. If you think of it like a along, discovered the mitten and burrowed inside. It was cozy and warm and just the right size, so he decided to stay. Anything out of that one? A snowshoe rabbit came hopping by. He stopped for a moment to admire his winter coat. It was then that he saw the mitten, and he wiggled in feet first. The mole didn't think there was room for both of them, but when he saw the rabbit's big kickers, he moved over. Why do you think they're all getting in the mitten? What do you think, Abby?
Because they think it's soft and cozy inside and it's winter time.
It is winter time. How do you know it's winter time? Macy.
Because there's snow on the ground.
What else?
Because there's no leaves on the trees.
Snowies. You know, that's an inferencing too. We can look at the pictures and be able to inference that way. Okay? Good job. Next, a hedgehog came snuffling along. Having spent the day looking under wet leaves for things to eat, he decided to move into the mitten and warm himself. The mole and the rabbit were bumped and jostled, but not being ones to argue with someone covered with prickles, they made room. As soon as the hedgehog disappeared into the mitten, a big owl, attracted by the commotion, swooped down. When he decided to move in also, the mole, the rabbit, and the hedgehog grumbled, but when they saw the owl's glinty talons, they quickly let him in. What do you think, Abby?
I'm inferencing that these three people, they're scared that he would have like clawed them with his talons if they wouldn't have let him in.
That's true, and that's probably the same with the hedgehog too, don't you think? They're afraid that if they don't let him in, they're going to get stuck. It's true. Up through the snow appeared a badger. He eyed the mitten and began to climb in. The mole, the rabbit, the hedgehog, and the owl were not pleased. There was no room left, but when they saw his diggers, they gave him the thumb. It started snowing, but the animals were snug in the mitten. A wave of warm steam rose in the air, and a fox trotting by stopped to investigate. Just the sight of the cozy mitten made him feel drowsy. The fox poked his muzzle in. When the mole, the rabbit, the hedgehog, the owl, and the badger saw his shiny teeth, they gave the fox lots. That's right.
Oh, I got a prediction.
Oh, a prediction. What's your prediction?
That this whole thing, like, when all these animals keep on coming in, this whole thing is just gonna like
Explode? Let's see.
Oh.
It's stretching, isn't it? What do you think, Macy?
I see the nose and the prickles from the
It's starting to get small, isn't it? A bear lumbered by. He spied the mitten, all clumped up. Not being one to be left out in the cold, he began to nose his way in. The animals were packed in as tightly as could be. But what animal would argue with a bear? The mitten swelled and stretched. It was pulled and bulged to many times its size, but Baba's good knitting held fast. Yes, Abby?
I had a prediction that they would have thought the bear would have like bit him because the bears have really sharp teeth. And I know
Is that a prediction or an inference? There you go.
but and I think I know why the bear wouldn't go in because it's winter time and bears have to hibernate in winter, so they
good
would be
one.
stuck for like places to sit.
Hibernation. That's a good one. Along came a meadow mouse, no bigger than an acorn. She wiggled into one space left and made herself comfortable on top of the great bear's nose. The bear, tickled by the mouse's whiskers, gave an enormous sneeze. Ka-choo! The force of the sneeze shot the mitten into the sky and scattered the animals in all directions. Yes, Abby?
My prediction's right.
Good for you. That is true. On his way home, Nicky saw a white shape in the distance. It was the lost mitten silhouetted against the blue sky. As he ran to catch his snow-white mitten, he saw Baba's face in the window. First, she looked to see if he was safe and sound, and then she saw that he still had his new mittens. Do you think she was happy? What do you think?
One mitten is like way bigger than the other one.
Way bigger.
So it's like I'm inferring that she's kind of curious why the other one's like bigger than the other one.
So I'm inferring that she's probably happy that he didn't lose it like she thought, but I'm also inferring that she's kind of questioning how it got that way after one day. What do you think? What do you think, Macy?
She's confused.
She's confused. I'm inferring that she's confused as Good job, guys. Thank you so much.